Hey guys, I'm out here. I've got my daughter and Lexi's with me, and we're doing a hike. We're heading back into that spot where I'd hoped to go tarp camping, but because of the whole COVID-19 business going on and throwing everybody's plans up in the air, I wasn't able to get out and do it. So we're just gonna kind of explore the area tonight. Have a little fire, because we can still have a fire out here, and cook up some food. And I plan on doing hopefully a time lapse of the sunset, but it's starting to cloud up, so that may not work out. But yeah, we're just gonna enjoy it back here. We're heading back into big old swampy area. I really like it back here. I love it back here. It's for around here. It's about as remote as you're gonna get. So where we're going is probably, I don't know, it's probably a mile back in, and back in the swamp along some creeks, and it's really cool area. So you can probably see this used to be an old logging road. I'm not sure when it was made. Lexi, leave it out. Not sure when it was made. I don't know, I'm gonna say 60 or 70 years ago maybe. There's actually some galvanized culverts up here that were put in that still look fairly new, but yeah, I'm gonna say 60 or 70 years, but I'm not sure. So for them to put galvanized culverts in, I think there was a decent stand of white pine back here, and back there is now a stand of red pine, which is where we're going to camp. It's some high ground, or not camp, but have dinner and stuff. It's some high ground. So they obviously planted it, the Forest Service did, with the intention of coming back and harvesting it. I'm assuming, but they just never did. They ended up shutting the road down in the 90s. They ended up shutting this down. And you can see kind of how before they shut it down, how the four-wheelers they just came through and just tore it up. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to do it too when I was young. So we're all young and dumb at one point. But yeah, now it's all shut down. And I don't think this was a railroad bed. I think it was just a logging road. It's not straight enough and flat enough to be a railroad bed. And the spring peepers are out tonight, which is what I was hoping for, so that's good. And hopefully the bugs won't be out. So yeah, here's one of the galvanized culverts there. That's just a little creek. It's got a fair amount of rust on it. Yeah, good girl. And that's where we came from. And then this is where we're going. So I'm assuming whatever was back here had a fair amount of timber value, as they went through the trouble of actually building this road, because they had to build this bed here. So I imagine there were some pretty nice white pines back in here. When it was logged, I have no idea. I'm gonna go back there and we're gonna measure those red pines and see if we can figure out the age of them, and that will hopefully give me an idea of how old or when they logged it. I am actually really interested in logging history. I just don't know a whole lot about it. It's really hard. It's vague to look up the information for like specific areas. Like you can look up, logging Michigan, you just get generic dates like from this year to this year. So, but to know exactly when a plot of land was logged, it's really hard to find that info. All right, here is a really janky bridge. I think it was put up by hunters to get back here to go deer hunting. This is pretty much where the road ends for like the ORVers or the people that brought their trucks back here. They pretty much didn't go any further than this, but the road itself actually goes on quite a long way. There's real faint tracks of it. So we just came through here, and you can see how it's just a faint road through two really swampy areas. So whoever came through here, whether it was a Forest Service or a private logging company, obviously put some effort into building this road to get through this swampy area. And now we're actually going to be going up into a little bit of higher ground. So this is everywhere back here too, which is one of the other reasons I kind of like it. That's coyote scat. And that is all over back here, everywhere. Oh, see? More. Right there's more. You can tell because it's got the hair in it from eating whatever carrion they can get, or they catch a rabbit or deer fawns. And speaking of deer, I don't see a whole lot of deer sign back here when I'm ever back here. I don't see very many rubs or scrapes. So I don't know if there's a correlation between the two. I've often heard that coyotes are bad for deer populations, but I don't know. The two have been living together for thousands of years, so I don't know. I don't know why all of a sudden they'd be bad for each other, but who knows? You're so loud. You're disturbing the spring peepers. You can barely just pick out a discernible 2-track here. There it kind of goes up there. I'm going to guess, again, just guessing, but the last time this road was used was probably in the 80s. So that is 40 years ago. You can still make it out. It just goes to show you the type of damage that a vehicle can do. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because, I mean, you're getting a few white pine trees just now starting to come up, but white pine's like one of your fastest growing trees. I don't know if it's just the vehicles compact the soil so much and just doesn't let anything grow, or why that is. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, just look, you can see it. You can see it plain as day. And it'll probably be there for another 40 years. So this is what all the hubbub is about, is the white pine. And this is why people went through all the hassle that they did to come back in remote areas like this. Because once all the easy areas were logged off, this is all they had. This guy is massive. I don't think I could even approximate the age on this one. My tape measure won't go around the whole tree. Yeah, it's huge. And there's actually a few of these. There's one more back there. There's some more back there I can see in the distance. There's a few over there. I don't know why they left them. I don't know why they decided to log everything else off and just leave this, but I'm glad they did. Pretty cool. So what we did ended up taking a rough measurement of the tree. Maybe I'll do a video on it later, but generally you take like a seamstress tape and you measure the circumference around here about chest height, and then you divide it by pi, which is 3.14, and then you multiply it by the growth factor for what tree it is. And I know the growth factor for a white pine is 5. Red pine is 5.5, red oak is 3. But yeah, this is 5. So what I came up with is 200 years. So this is roughly 200 years old. So that would have been 1820. Long time. So this is really cool. You can see this is where this birch tree grew up out of this stump, and then the stump rotted away and just left the root system And you could see plain as day where the stump was, and then the roots looking right through them at my dog. And then there's actually another one over here that's even a better example. The stump isn't quite as rotted away, but you can see that? That's cool. That is so cool. Yeah. Two really good examples. Love seeing stuff like that. Oh, look at this gnarly old oak. And you can tell this is all from squirrels. They'll sit up there in the branches and eat the pine cones from these red pines. We're back in the red pine plantation. But yeah, look at this gnarly old oak. Been here a long time. And I just learned it's a red oak, but it is actually a pin oak, which is a subspecies of the red oak. And you can tell because they have the branches that droop down. So yeah, just learned that. So we made it. We're at the end of the road. We're at the creek. This is where we're not going to have a fire down here. We're going to go up on the bluff and have a fire up there. Hopefully get away from these mosquitoes because they are out. But yeah. And then there's actually another creek flows into this a bit further north. We're probably going to work our way down that way. Can you see the beaver activity behind me? So there's a lot of beaver activity back in here. So there's a beaver somewhere. Lexi doesn't want to go swimming. She went swimming earlier this afternoon, so she might be tired of it. Who knows? Alright. Now she braved the water. There you go. Oh, gnats are out. Okay. Oh, we gotta get something going. Gnats and the mosquitoes are out. Oh, you're going to want to move in a minute.
You get those gnats.
That is how easy it is with birch bark. We literally got 4 inches of rain yesterday. Everything is flooded. Birch bark every time. Are you getting the gnats, Lexi? Yeah. Get it. Get it. Get it. Whew. All right. Just relaxing now. Lexi's laying behind the camera.
She's the cameraman.
I got some water from the creek for dinner. It's a little tanniny, but not too bad. Half warm, 200 ale. Creek's right out there. This is an awesome spot. I love this spot. Like I said it before, I am definitely coming out here next spring and doing a camp of some kind. Because the spring peepers are going to town right now, and it's not even nightfall yet. So what's for dinner tonight is an English British classic. Bangers and mash. So what bangers and mash are is just any type of sausage, whether it be beef or pork or venison, whatever you want to do, and then mashed potatoes and usually onion gravy. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Got the fry pan and we're just gonna cook that good pub food. So it'll be good. I got a second beer to go good with my second beer. Yeah, right, Lexi? Yeah.
She got a stick in her water.
Yeah. You can have some bangers. And they're called bangers because of the sound that sausage makes when you cook it. The hissing and splattering, and so.
Oh, big old spider.
Oh yeah, big wolf spider right
That's
there.
a wolf spider?
Yep.
He's big.
Stay away from the fire.
Yeah.
All right, just gonna wait for some coals. Sausage. Thank you.
You're sitting on the plate and the potatoes.
We're all hungry, Lexi. Bangers. Oh, it's looking good. Looking good.
Looking good.
Yep, looking good. Oh. Oh, it smells good. Lexi, you got your stuff right here. Here, look. Right here. Dummy.
There.
Oh, Lexi, come here. Look. Look at this. Sit. 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 Oh, she's not even sitting. She's hovering.
Yup.
No. Wait. All right, go ahead. Yeah, good puppy. Yeah, you gotta dig through the dribble to get to the good stuff.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at that big beetle. Right by her water bowl.
Oh yeah. He wants some bangers and mash.
Yeah, he's like, hey, I heard bangers and mash.
Mmm. So good. This is just some mild Italian sausage we got from our local butcher. We ended up buying half a pig like a month ago. So we got a lot of bacon, a lot of sausage. Oh, it's so good. Mmm. Cheers. Nom 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 nom. Oh, such a dish licker. All right, 51 divided by 3.14 times a growth factor of 5.5. That's why they plant red pines, because they grow fast and they can harvest them fast. Gives us an age of this tree of roughly 90 years. So I'm guessing that road was put in 90 years ago. That's crazy. So what is it? It's 2020 right now, so that would be 1930 that road was put in. Wow. It's an old deer blind. See these from time to time back here. It actually probably got used recently. It's got a fancy dancy roof on it. And trash. Always with the trash. It's crazy what you find that hunters will drag in here. Like, what was this before it was a tree stand? Some of you may have seen this on my Instagram page. I posted a photo. I don't know, it's a cart of some kind. Here's a little rubber tire. That'll biodegrade soon, I'm sure. But yeah, it's been out here for a while. I don't know if you can see it. How it's oh, I don't know if you can see it, but the tree is growing into it. So yeah, it's like a tree stand erector set.
What is that makeshift like cart?
It's some type of cart, and I don't know if it was a cart and then they disassembled the cart and then made a tree stand, or they used the cart to bring the tree stand out here. I don't know. Things you find. So this is where that creek that we were having our campfire on is right here. And then there's another creek that flows into it right here. And I don't know, for some reason I really like this spot. It's just, I don't know, it just seems so secluded. Hear the spring peepers in the background. Awesome. Awesome. Got some beaver. A little bit of beaver chew there. There's beaver right there. Oh, beaver. So, we have got to skedaddle. We got about 20 minutes of daylight and we're about a mile back in. So we got to move. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. And not sure when I'll do another one because I kind of slow down in the summer. Summer's time to relax. So I'll leave it here and then I will leave you with the spring peepers. Bye. So yeah, check this out. This guy's deer blind was taken over by some critter. Who knows what? And I'm not even sure if it's active anymore. But yeah, nature reclaimeth.